Emery King here, man. I'm hauling out to Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio. Y'all suck. Worst shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. I hate doing this shout. I don't even want to fucking do it. You know what? Fuck all three of you motherfuckers. Mark, Tim, and TJ, fuck all three. Matter of fact, all three of y'all fuck each other on the air. It'd be better than the fart and dick jokes you're telling right now. Y'all suck. I'm just playing. You know I love y'all, man. TJ, thanks for looking out for me, man, and reaching out. And I love your podcast. Codcast.
So what we're doing here is Jacob is going to, after not being on the show for 3 months, he's going to get on here and fucking poo-poo the poo-poo.
It hasn't been 3 months.
You're poo-pooing the poo-poo. The
right.
foundation of this podcast is farts and shits. It's poopy pants.
I remember the first fart I sent to TJ on Messenger, and I'm like, I wonder if this will work. And we both sat there and laughed for a fucking half hour. Yep,
I want you to know how fucking important shitting is to...
Right.
Well, I want you to know those text messages aren't on the podcast, so it's irrelevant.
No, it's not irrelevant.
Foundation.
The reason why it's not irrelevant is because it's not. You know what I mean?
Huzzah!
You understand what I mean, though, about that? About it, it's relevant.
Poo is relevant.
I pooed my pants once. You know, my sphincter didn't work. I don't know.
Huh?
Map questing.
Oh, you're map questing?
Map questing.
Yeah, the trail place had a map. It has the app.
Yeah, we got the app. The app is pretty good.
Is it? Is ours supposed to smell like this?
Smell?
Yeah, is it supposed to smell like that?
Probably the belt. A little bit of belt fart.
Smells like it to me.
Smells like team spirit.
I think Seth's doing an amazing job.
Rather than feathering the gas, it's a little more hard to do, but you want to kind of engage it like giving it a little more, and that'll stop that belt.
Don't tell the driver. We're passengers.
Well, I'm just telling everybody so that you could yell at them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hit the gas.
Well, I'm being encouraging. I'm not trying to, he's doing great. It's not. I gotta wait for Mark to get done fucking pecking at his fucking keyboard there.
Just talk. I'm listening.
It can't be just talk, fuckface. I'm recording a fucking podcast here.
Okay.
You have to be present.
I'm present.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'll be peace.
I just sent him a message to send a message to Squeegee.
Sabada-dabada-doobada.
Right.
Mark, are you here? Present.
Notice how he's leaned himself out of fucking camera view and he's looking at the fucking camera screen, or this computer screen. Look at the fucking camera, dude.
Right?
There you
well,
go.
the camera's not where I want. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
On the wrong side of the
listen,
computer.
you're talking to us. Listen, I'm trying to shoot the introduction to the 300th episode.
Let's
If
do it.
you look at that
Go
fucking
ahead. I'm
screen
ready.
one more time, I swear to God, I'm flying to Florida and kicking you in the fucking balls. Stop looking
bring
at
the
your
other two
fucking
fucks
computer
with you.
screen. Mark.
Okay. Go ahead.
Why don't you put the camera in front of your computer screen, or put your computer screen by your camera so you want to look at both of them?
There. Are you happy now?
He can't stop.
I
He
needed
can't stop.
a visual AV tech. Good thing he put the coaxial in.
Oh.
All right, I'll shut up. You think? You think after 300 fucking podcasts, you guys would know what the fuck you're doing?
Is that so? Kate, can you come here and fix my headphones? Fucking Jesus Christ, dude! I swear.
Well,
to
it's
God.
it's my first podcast since I've missed like 3 months.
So, do you guys want to do this or not?
Yeah, let's do this.
Do you want to, Mark? Do you want to? Do you want to do this podcast or no?
Yeah, I'm in. I'm looking at the camera. Right on.
I fucking cannot stand you. I swear to God, you are the least likable person I know.
You would never sleep if I left your life.
Ugh, fucking disgusting. Okay. I can't. You know what? I don't even want to do it now.
Do it.
Do these nuts in your mouth, motherfucker.
Jesus Christ. All goes back to queer.
Because you're fucking gay.
Yeah.
Gay.
Gay? So, this is the 300th episode of the podcast. I hope everybody likes it.
Thought we were supposed to be quiet.
Mark's trying to play with his dick.
Mark, what in the fuck are you
I'm trying
doing?
Got my podcast face on.
I'm trying. I'm holding my composure.
Dude, I can't with this fucking dude. I cannot with this fucking man. Dude, I cannot.
Do it.
I cannot with you, dude. Mark, holy fucking shit, Mark. It's not. Are you being an asshole on purpose?
No, I'm just. Go ahead. Okay.
All right.
He cannot. You are a fucking.
Oh,
You are a fucking bastard. I swear to God, dude. I fucking can't stand you.
I'm not looking at it. Oh my God.
Mark, fuck off.
Ooh.
There you go.
Can't look at Mark.
He
I'm not looking
can't.
at Mark
He,
anymore.
this
I'm not
dude
looking
can't
at
even look. He cannot look forward to save his fucking life. He can't. He can't stop. Look. Wow. So this is fucking the Squeegee Life episode 300. I'm here with Seth Byers, Mark Tanner, and Jacob Williams. It's the first time he's been here in 3 months, but he's here for the 300th episode. And Mark made it a whole 15 seconds without looking at his fucking computer screen. Are you fucking ordering parts or something? What the fuck is going on over there?
Right here.
What is going on the left?
I'm looking right at the camera.
No, tell me what is going on the left. What is happening to the left of you?
He's got another screen open.
No,
He's
If it's
two screens
anything
open,
short of your wife topless, you are a fucking
No,
retard.
it's not her. That's the problem. There's 7 naked ladies right here. One on my pin.
This I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Is
I don't.
that ketchup? Is that ketchup and onions?
It stinks, and this is a small room.
Man, I'm sorry, guys. We're fucking. You guys deserve better. Honestly,
You
after 5
apologize for
fucking
Mark.
years.
He just discovered what chicks with dicks are.
Yeah, 300
This is a man that
fucking.
spent 3 months in a hospital getting surgery, and he's talking about chicks with dicks. Go on.
This is fucking terrible, dude. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, man? Honestly. This is the 300th episode of the podcast, and what's going to be so special about this episode, besides the fact that it's 300 and Mark won't stop fucking coughing, is we're going to announce the window cleaner of the year for 2024.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big one.
It's going to be a big fat one. So, with the 300th episode this year, we thought, why not introduce the window cleaner of the year? You know what I mean? It's like a prestigious title. You know what I mean? Like, it's super duper important. And why not the most important podcast of the year, which is the 300th? And after long and arduous deliberations and voting,
Taxing.
I mean, it came down to the wire. It came down to the wire on who the window cleaner of the year was going to be. We had no idea. I mean, and when we found out who the window cleaner of the year was, I mean, I was ecstatic. Were you guys? I mean,
yeah.
Ecstatic, surprised.
This guy is the antithesis of window cleaning. This guy is a true professional. He is there to help just about anyone. Not only is he there to help just about anyone, he is a fountain of knowledge on all aspects of life. He is a role model to young window cleaners all over the world. And I am proud to announce the window cleaner of the year for 2024
Yep.
is none other than Eddie Stewart.
Drum roll.
Eddie Stewart, baby. Yes, sir. Yay, Eddie.
First off, let me say congratulations. Oh shit, pink. Pink. Oh man. But hey, first let me state congratulations on 300 episodes. That's a big commitment in y'all's life, and I'm very, very happy for y'all. And
Thank you, Eddie.
I would love to accept this award, but I've got to make sure. Do I have to start being nice to these worthless millennials and
No.
Northern State cleaners?
No.
Eddie,
No.
all we ask is you be you.
Yes.
And the reason you are the way you are is one of the reasons you're getting the award. So
Yes.
no,
Yes.
you absolutely need to continue what you're doing.
If you deviate from the course that you've already set,
Right.
we're going to be upset.
Right.
You got it. You got it.
We want you to be Eddie Stewart from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep every day until 2025. And then you can do whatever you want to do after that. But for the next year, you have to be Eddie Stewart nonstop. I don't want no deviation. I don't want no deviation. I don't want we don't want the award to go to your head. We don't want you to get all fancy and hoity-toity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And one more thing, Eddie. We really would like to see if that belt works well with a silencer strapped to the side of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might not be able to bend down and catch the low windows, but it'd kind of be cool.
Yeah.
So I want to be the first to say congratulations.
Yes, congratulations, Eddie.
You definitely deserve this, and enjoy your year of fame.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes.
I will do that. I can't promise you I can post as much as the first last year, Frank.
No, you can't. You can't. Don't worry.
Nobody
Mark's
can
got you covered. Mark's got you covered. He will make sure that you are everywhere.
Eddie, I still haven't gotten my check, so you got my vote. I need it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll send you my PayPal information so you can send me some money for casting my vote for you.
Jacob, I mailed yours in cash a week ago. Put it in a real fancy birthday envelope. Man, sorry.
So Eddie, how's the last year treated you? How's 2023 treated you, man?
You know, it's been a very good year. I've been blessed with another year of great health, a lot of work. Jordan has been able to help me very little this year. His business is taking off.
Now, Jordan's your son, correct?
Correct.
Does he have his own window cleaning business?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He helps me when he can. You know, he was with 4.5 years, but it's getting to where he can't help me 5 and 6 days a week anymore. Maybe 3 or 4 days a month, and that has really thrown me into a spin bad.
Right, of course, yeah. Well, you know, as someone who you work by yourself as well, correct?
Correct. I work best by myself.
I'm the same way. I have a hard time of relinquishing things to people. You know, I have somebody in there on a window. I'm like, well, you might as well just let me fucking do it.
Right.
You might as well just. I'll do it. My wife Jennifer. I used to record YouTube videos, and I had a helper with me for one summer, and she's like, I'm getting tired of watching these YouTube videos where you're standing there doing all the work and that fucking goofball standing behind you holding the fucking hose. She's like, why is he even there? I was like, you're right. I mean, you're right. Yeah. He's doing it wrong. You know what I mean? He's not doing it right. So I totally understand what you're saying.
It's hard to find that right person. TJ, as far as relinquishing the control, it's a very hard hurdle. I've explained my thing. You know, you have a job for 15, 20 years that you're doing. You're going to give it to someone that you're just paying an hourly wage with no vested interest. Right. It's very hard to do. But you have to separate it, because you start to look at these accounts, you're doing it so long, as family. They're not family, it's a business, you know?
Right.
But it is very, very hard to relinquish, you know?
So, Eddie, I know the last time that you and I spoke on the internet, you had mentioned that you moved into a new home. How's the new house going? Is everything going great?
It's great, man. Downsizing is probably the greatest decision we've ever done. And we're pissed at each other, then the house is just way too damn small.
Right? Yeah. Right. Are you still in really close proximity to the border, or have you guys moved further away from the border?
No, we just moved 1 mile closer to town.
Oh, okay. Well, cool.
But it's nice to downsize. Instead of 2.5 days to mow a yard, 35 minutes, 40 minutes.
No kidding. Yeah. Nice.
Bills half price. It's great, man. It's
good. Well, congratulations, man. I'm glad that you enjoy your new home. So you've got your health. You've got apparently you've got a bunch of work to do. So that means money's doing pretty good. You got a new home, and now Window Cleaner of the Year 2024, man. I just don't know. I mean, how awesome is that?
It's very nice. Very honored.
Awesome, Eddie.
I'm stoked.
Eddie, I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked that you won this year. I'm super stoked for it. I think it's gonna go over like a fucking boulder. You know what I mean? People are gonna be so jazzed about it. And to me personally, that's the best fucking part, is because all these stuffy stuffed shirt shitheads, it's gonna be beautiful to see you prance around with that fucking belt on. I'm gonna every time Mark posts a picture, I'm gonna be ear to ear smiling. It's perfect. Perfect. So if Frank Rave is window cleaning's hero, then that means that Eddie Stewart is window cleaning's anti-hero. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yes.
I worked very hard for that title.
Yeah, dude, hey, listen. Listen, you do a great fucking job at it, I gotta tell you.
It's lonely at the top.
Yeah, it's lonely at the top.
I'll usually see a post on pro window cleaning, and I'll scroll through, and it's usually the dumb, you know, we were taught when we went to school, and I've even told guys that work for me or learning, there's no dumb questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel you need to know it, just ask it. I'm not going to chastise you for trying to gain some knowledge, even though if it's outside the realm of common sense. However, on the pro window cleaning pages, they have figured out how to take that statement of there's no dumb questions and completely flip it on its fucking head.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay? So I will scroll down and I'll get through 2 or 3 comments unless I see Eddie Stewart in there, and then I know the gloves come off, and this is going to be interesting. It's time to chime in.
I'm going to be honest with you. Now that Facebook's added the when your friends comment on a line, I don't even click on the shit unless it says Mark Tanner or Eddie Stewart or Jacob Williams at the top of it. I don't even fucking click and go through the comments. If I see Eddie's, I'm fishing through all 100 comments just to see what was said. You know what I mean? Right. You got to, man. You got to. Again, I'm super stoked for you, Eddie. I think it's fucking great. Some people may poo-poo the award because it's not given by the IWCA, but this is voted on by your peers. Maybe one of these days.
This is a legitimate award, and we will be taken seriously.
Yes, we will be taken seriously. That is for sure, sirs. But and the reason why we feel that way is because, again, it's voted on, and decided by your peers. This isn't just like, a couple of stuffed suits saying, yeah, we're going to, do this and do that. And then, this is like, this guy, and this guy. Who do we think? You know what I mean? And then we do the vote, and then, Eddie Stewart, Frank Rave. But now it's Eddie Stewart, man. Eddie fucking Stewart, baby.
Thank you very much. As long as I don't have to be nice.
You don't have to be nice.
Just be yourself, Eddie.
Be yourself, Eddie.
Just be yourself.
But we just
Remember what we said.
Yeah.
You don't be yourself. We're going to relinquish it.
Yeah.
And we're going to give it to that Hispanic guy, the hairy Hispanic guy that never wears a shirt and cleans windows, and you rag him about it. That's who's going to get it.
Oh my God.
Okay.
But Eddie, we don't want to keep you too long. I know we like I said, we asked you to fucking come on and accept the award, and I really, really appreciate you taking time out of your day to come on the podcast and hang out with us for a second and accept the award. What we would like to do, if you're up for it, that is that maybe sometime over the next couple of months, come on the show and chat it up with us and do an episode with us. If you'd grace us with your presence again, tell us how it's going being the window cleaner of the year. I'm sure that your average salary, your window cleaning, like each ticket is going to go up. You know what I mean? It should go up. Every job it should get higher. You're the window cleaner of the year.
You do realize, Eddie, exactly that you'll be at new mall grand openings,
yes,
car showroom
car
grand
shows,
openings.
Yes.
Showing off the belt, you know. So let us
infinite sandwiches.
Yeah,
right.
Kissing. You're gonna be kissing grandmas and slapping babies. It's gonna be great, dude. It's gonna be great.
Do I have to have my clothes on when I wear the?
No, you know.
No, I prefer no clothes.
Hey Ed, if you don't take them off, we will.
Yeah.
24/7 cleaner of the year, everybody.
Right. Round of applause for Eddie, window cleaner of the year, baby. Window cleaner of the year, baby.
Thank you very much, and congratulations to y'all on your 300 episodes. That's a heck of a commitment.
Thank you, sir. We really appreciate that, Eddie.
We appreciate you,
man.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, Eddie.
To do to sit down every once a week for 300 weeks, and my gosh, that's a lot. Many years.
5 years, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm happy for y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
well
y'all.
Deserved.
Appreciate it.
I know it's time for your estrogen shot, so we'll talk to you.
Represent well, I promise.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks.
That is MC Hammer.
Was he on your hammer?
Hammer time.
So,
Yes.
Grace, I want to know. What is your life like on a daily basis with Craig? Like, is like, and I want you to be completely transparent with us and the viewers. Is that Craig 24/7?
Yeah. Yeah.
Your mother is a very special lady.
She's a saint. Yeah.
She's a saint.
Yeah.
She is a very special person.
Yeah. Yeah,
and you are also a very special person. Like, you guys are something else, man. Because I'm going to tell you guys, Craig, one of a kind, that guy.
I was imagining he is.
In a lot of different directions.
Yes. I mean, what's crazy is that you guys run a successful window cleaning business, and that dude is all over the place.
Right.
Does that energy transfer to the glass?
Yeah, we get stuff like we will have customers be like, "Wow, you guys were so fast," and they don't like. Sometimes you can tell by a tone where it's like, but then they're always like, "But it looks so good."
Right?
Yeah, efficient. We're efficient.
Yeah.
Because he breaks everything down to such a science with it. Like, how can we be the most efficient as possible?
Right.
Get the job done right as quickly as possible, but keyword being the job right.
Right.
But
right.
We are, of course, human. We make mistakes, you know. We always tell our clients, too, if you notice anything, just let us know. We'll always come back and touch it up.
Right.
Very, very rarely will we have somebody call, but, you know, we are human. Also, sometimes it just depends on how that sun is coming in. I'm sure you guys all know.
Right.
Some moves a little bit. You see some things you didn't see before.
How was the last year treated you guys I know you guys have been going through quite a bunch with the houses because you moved, right?
Yeah.
You got a new home, and now Craig has actually moved from somewhere. He's lived there forever, for ages, hasn't he?
Yeah, so they lived at the other house for, gosh, like probably close to 13, 14 years, give or take. Yeah, so I moved into this house, and this is a double, so it's like redoing 2 complete houses.
Right.
So that's been a lot. It's 115 years old too, so that just adds a lot of figuring out what other people did and why.
Right, of course, yeah. There's always the why in those conversations. If you don't mind me asking, you said it's a duplex, correct? So
Yes.
did you buy the whole thing and you're renting out part of it?
So here's the quick of it. My fiance's grandmother and grandfather bought this house in 1975. They're the second family to ever own it. The first family was the lady who had it built as a custom-built double. It's side by side, and so his grandma raised Hunter's dad here, and then Hunter grew up here. They lived on both sides at different points of time, and then his folks couldn't do the stairs anymore. They needed a single-floor house, so they moved, and the house was just sitting empty, and he was renting. I was living with my grandparents because rent here is so crazy. So I kept bugging him, like, we should talk to your grandma. What's it gonna hurt? So we did. Finally, we talked to her, and we're doing a rent to own situation.
Okay.
But it's needed a lot of work. It's
been sitting for a long time then.
Yeah, the one side has been sitting it was empty for somewhere between 10 and 12 years.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say empty, I should say unoccupied.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah.
And they were out for about a year before we got in. So, yeah, that does a lot to a house.
Right,
sitting.
of course, yes.
Yeah. And then the house that my mom and Craig bought, similar situation with where they had to deal with some hoarding and then the fact that the house was unoccupied for I think about 9 months before they got into it, so they were dealing with burst pipes and a lot of the same stuff that we dealt with too. So it's just been a very hectic,
right,
chaotic,
and on top of all of that, you got a busy season cleaning windows,
Exactly.
Right.
We've got to clean windows. We have to make the money to be able to make this stuff happen.
Right.
If you don't mind me asking, what does Hunter do?
What's that?
I said, if you don't mind me asking, what does Hunter do?
He works for Ford Motor Company. He works on
Attaboy.
the assembly line. Yeah.
Cool.
So.
My
Yeah.
My dog.
He did say though that if he didn't work for Ford, he wouldn't drive one. So
Really?
Oh, wow. This dude is fucking strike after strike with me. I don't know if I like this guy.
No, he has a Ford. He's only ever driven Fords, but to be fair, his Escape that he bought in 2020, it's a piece of garbage. But
yeah,
that's what he gets.
So we have some
Garbage.
we have some super dope fucking prizes to give away, and windowcleaner.com's giving something away, right, Grace?
Yes, they are.
What are they giving away?
They are giving away a $1,000 shopping spree.
Whoa.
That's pretty fucking rad. So,
Yeah.
how this is going to work, guys, is whoever wins this, I'm going to send you Chris's email address, and the lucky winner will get to go. They'll email Chris. You and Chris will set this up, and you will fill your cart full of $1,000 of the finest window cleaning equipment that windowcleaner.com has to offer. And then you get a plethora of things are headed your way. You know what I mean? How cool is that? So, I don't know about you guys, but what I would do, if it was me, I would click on the link in the description and then fill your cart.
Right.
And then, fucking, you know what I mean? That's what I would do. That's what I mean. If you're a solid dude, that's what I would do. You know what I mean? Grace is like, no, don't click the link. Call me, and then I'll fill your card. However you guys decide to do it, you get $1,000 worth of stuff. So what I'm going to do here is I got a random name picker here. And then it's got all the dudes on the list there. It's got all the dudes on there. And then I'm going to go down here to the bottom, and I'm going to hit this button right here. It says draw. Draw. Dude, that's dope right there. Diego
Garcia?
Yes.
Diego Garcia just won $1,000. Yes, dude.
Congratulations.
And you know what's cool about that that $1,000 shopping spree to Diego is this. It's Diego. I happen to know that Diego just moved. He moved from his home base where he was at to LA. Just started his window cleaning business back up in LA. He's just fresh starting it. So the gods have shined down upon you, sir.
Right. You
How
deserve it, buddy.
fucking dope is that? Congratulations, Diego.
Yeah.
Way to go, man.
Dude, that's
Diego,
fucking
don't
cool.
spend it all in one place.
I mean, unfortunately, you have to.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, you have to spend that all in one place, Diego.
Right.
Dude, how cool is that just happened?
Sick.
That's totally.
You couldn't go to a better guy.
Not only could
it's amazing.
Yeah, not only could it have not gone to a better guy, but you know what's super gratifying about this is that Diego supports this podcast. He's a Patreon member, and someone that supports us got a good deed paid on to them by winning $1,000 shopping spree courtesy of windowcleaner.com.
Right.
How fucking rad is that?
That is awesome.
Goes around, comes around.
Magnificent.
Right.
I think that if this is the way we're going to continue to do things, I think it's the most righteous way to do it. You know what I mean? Because like the people that show us love will have a chance to get some love shown to them. You know what I mean? How fucking cool is that, dude? We still have 3 more prizes to give away. We have the Ultimate Maykker giveaway. So you're gonna get all kinds of everything that Maykker does. You're gonna get then there's gonna be the Black Diamond prize, which is a gross of platinum rubber, which is also pretty fucking rad because that rubber's titties, isn't it? Sorry, Grace. And I'm sorry, Grace. It's I'm sorry.
It's not cheap. A gross of rubber.
It's not cheap, especially
nowadays.
This day and age right now. And when it costs you fucking $120 to feed fucking 3 people, you know what I mean, 4 people, it's you can't go to the grocery store without taking out a loan right now. Thanks, Joe Biden. Huh?
Well, that rubber will make you a lot of money. I can tell you that.
That rubber will make you definitely a lot of money. And then the worst prize of all. The kind of the lamest prize is you're gonna get like a Squeegee Life T-shirt, long sleeve hoodie, and a dozen Squeegee Life towels. It may be the lamest, but at least you're getting something.
Those towels are awesome.
Thank you, Grace.
Thank you, Grace.
Exactly.
I use mine all the time.
I can't believe Diego won that, dude. How fucking cool is that?
That's awesome. It's perfect for him. He's a good dude.
Perfect
he deserves
dude.
it.
Perfect
Especially
dude
because
to
he
win
just
that.
uprooted and started his company again.
Mm-hmm.
He will. I'm glad it's going to someone that's going to be able to
That is so
appreciate
fucking
it.
awesome. I am super fucking stoked that he won that.
It's not going to some freaking rando that never watches our podcast.
Yes. I'm super stoked that he won that. Super stoked. That is fucking cool, dude.
Oh, I heard y'all are giving stuff away. I never watched
I'm gonna tune in right now.
I'll never watch it again, but can I win?
Are really good. Let's watch.
Oh yeah, it's great. I love those.
That's awesome, dudettes. Well, Grace.
What's your prizes? Fuck you. I'm never watching again.
Unfortunately, that's super true, dude.
That's why I'm saying it.
Right. Grace, I want to tell you that I really appreciate not only, the fact that you fucking work with Craig every day, and that, just the fact that you work with Craig every day, and the fact that you were kind enough to come on and hang out with us for a little bit on the podcast.
I just want to say, the fact that you moved, however far it is, to a house that needed a lot of work just to get out from under there. You
know what's crazy though? Our town is so condensed, it only takes me 2.5 minutes to drive from my house to my parents' house.
Oh, shit.
Well, maybe you should build a wall.
Yeah, maybe you should build a wall.
A toll gate or something.
Yeah.
Oh, Craig would climb over that in 2 seconds.
In 2 seconds flat. Yeah.
It's the Energizer Bunny, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Craig would
So,
love
Grace,
the wall there.
You and I spoke before this. Are you and Craig going to do the show before Christmas?
Yes,
Or is
sir.
it just you? Okay. So
Okay.
Craig and Grace will be our guests for the show before Christmas break. Before our holiday
sweet.
break, that
Awesome.
last show, Craig and Grace will be our guests for that episode. But Grace, I really appreciate you coming on and hanging out with us. Thank you for giving Diego the super duper good good luck vibes. So I really appreciate you, windowcleaner.com, and we'll see you just before Christmas, yeah?
Okie doke, sounds good.
Yes.
Awesome. Good to see you, Grace.
Have a good
See ya,
night.
Grace.
Congratulations, Grace.
Well, I don't know if anybody recognizes this dude down here in the corner there, but that's Richie Blue. I know you guys probably don't recognize him because he looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger now, but he's fresh off the TRT train, fresh out of Gold's Gym. We're here with fucking Richie Blue. What's up, Richie?
Richie
What's
Swill.
up? What's up?
What's up,
no,
man?
I was just explaining that, in Scranton, there's nothing to do here except church and bars.
Right.
So you have to come up with other things. I mean,
And
so
the gym
anyway,
and the gym is what you've been doing, like hitting the gym.
that's it. That's all I can do here. There's nothing left to do. I mean, you go out. I mean, there's not even hookers around here. Like it's too fucking cold, man. They're all on the West Coast. Yeah.
So how was 2023 treated Richie Blue, man?
Pretty good, I guess. We got Well, and what metric are you referring?
I mean, life in general, overall.
Well, good. I mean, I'm still alive. I got a place to live. I got food on the table. I got TRT. I got
Diet Coke.
Diet Cokes. I got fucking vapor pipes.
Yeah, you
What
quit.
else can you ask
Richie
for?
Blue got off the cigarettes, man. He's now a vapor.
It's almost a year, yeah.
Now he sucks robot dicks.
And what's really cool is a couple years back, some people might know, but you guys know, but some people might not know, as I moved out of California back to Pennsylvania, because I grew up here. This is where, basically everything happened here for the first time. I got laid here for the first time. I got arrested here for the first time. I drank beer here for the first time. A lot of firsts.
Right.
So when I came back here, it was like a walk down memory lane.
Right.
It was good. No, but the real reason why I moved back is to hang out, because I got all these nieces and nephews running around back here, and it's kind of cool. Uncle Rich,
right.
in California. Yeah.
Right.
So it's been nice reconnecting with the family and spending time with nieces, nephews. I'm around for all the holidays. The holidays are like a big deal out here. Everybody's like, hoo-ha, Thanksgiving, Groundhog Day. They don't give a fuck, right? It's like there's like a celebration or a cake someplace.
Right.
So it's kind of cool. Yeah. Actually, I think Groundhog Day is a little bit underrated. I always enjoyed that holiday.
Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, that's a classic, dude. I mean, that's one of the best. That's one of the best Bill Murray movies ever. I know everybody gives him a lot of shine for the Ghostbusters spiel, but man, dude, Groundhog Day is it's a gem, dude. It's a gem. A gem.
Oh,
I love that movie.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. Hey, Dan Aykroyd is coming out with some new TV series or something. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I thought of him because him and Murray, they know all those guys know each other. Like, and they're from the same era,
right?
And but anyway, I saw some trailer thing. It's called the Dan Aykroyd something or whatever. So
sounds like a great show.
So outside of life,
I met him actually because I
Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, I met him.
Really?
I was up at the House of Blues in Los Angeles. This is like, I don't know, almost 20 years ago, and I was up in the green room, and he came walking in. He knows everybody, and you know how he wears these high water pants. You see him on TV.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember. He wears those in real life, man. He walked in. He had these fucking high waters on. I'm like, oh my god, And so anyway, we chatted for a bit. He's cool. He's a mellow dude, man. And then he left. He just came up because the one guy that was playing, the guitar player, he was good friends with, and so he came up to chat with him. And he's all involved with that whole franchise, or he used to be, the House of Blues and all that. And so yeah.
Well, he is a blues brother.
Right.
Right.
And he's a blues brother,
from God.
Makes sense. So outside of all the personal Richie Blue stuff, how has 2023 been for Maykker Products?
Maykker Products has been, well, as you know, maybe you guys know, but some of our listeners might not know that, Maykker started right before COVID hit. And so we were up and going for maybe, I don't know, 3 months, I don't even know how long, not that long. And then boom, everything shut down.
Right.
All the supply chains went, we couldn't get anybody to do anything. Everything was closed. Nobody was buying nothing. It was just and it kind of took the wind out of our sails, but we launched the handy sleeve anyway, right in the middle of that. Or did we launch it right before that, or I think right before that. Yeah.
Right before.
Yeah, I think it was right before. Yeah.
Yeah. And, but still, we managed to stay in the black. We weren't making a ton of money, but we were making enough to drive the money back into the next project. Okay, now we're going to make mop covers. Now we're going to do this. Now, you know what I mean? And just little by little, and we kind of just inched through the last 3 years after COVID started. And now things are starting to open up a little bit more, and obviously there's people available, to do work, and people are buying shit now, and so things are starting to turn around a little bit. And we got new products, a bunch of new products finally that we're going to launch. So
yeah, the rubber, man, I've been using the rubber for a while now, and I got to tell you, man, that shit is dope. It's nice. It's nice. I mean, now that I've been banned from using certain products on fucking YouTube and
Who
Instagram.
banned you, man?
Some guy doesn't like me using his stuff in videos anymore. So
okay, I know who you're talking about.
So I had to I had to switch channels, so I'm using different rubbers now, and that stuff is, dude. The deep ledge stuff is pretty closeouts, man. I was a little skeptical at first because the profile is a little bit wider. It's not super drastic wider, but it's a little wider. But man, it does close out super nice on deep frames, man. It just
yes, just a couple of millimeters, 2-3 millimeters. I can't remember exactly how much, but it's enough to make a difference. Not too much because the squeegee won't drag, but just enough for the closeouts. We've been getting reports. A lot of people's been saying the same thing. They're happy with it, and it glides really nice. The rubber glides nice, and
it does require. I will say, if you're heavy-handed, you have to watch it. My review's coming out soon. My hard drive is sitting right here, and I've just uploaded everything, so I'm actually going to be able to use my new editing software, which I'm fucking super stoked about. And I've got I've got to say, if you have a heavy hand, you're going to want to lighten your hand up with it. But outside of that, it's fucking awesome. It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, a little adjustment in technique and stuff, and then the lighter. I don't know about you, but like when I'm like forcing shit, I get tired faster. So I'd rather have the squeegee do the work.
Right.
And but it takes a bit of adjustment, especially if you've been cleaning windows like you said, heavy-handed for so long.
Right.
You might be like, what the, at first, but yeah. So.
Awesome.
But yeah, there's that. There's the rubber, and what else? We got a bunch of other stuff coming out too, but I can't really.
Yeah, I mean, 2024 is going to be a pretty big year for Maykker products. To what I'm privy to, there's going to be some long-awaited things coming. There's also going to be some things that people didn't even realize were coming that are coming. So it's going to be pretty slick, man. I'm super stoked for you.
Well, we're backed up, like, actually on a bunch of products. And, the thing about everybody thinks, well, just, some of the stuff I've been working on, TJ.
Yeah.
I've been sitting on some of this shit for a few years,
Right.
And, it's not easy, man. Like, it costs a lot of money to launch one product, So, like, you get all this and you put the money into it and you launch it. It's not, even though you got 10 other products right behind it, you have to wait a while, and then launch the next one. And it's just because it is what it is.
Right.
Unless you're like a huge company with deep pockets, but
I mean, you're like, you guys are essentially, I mean, I just, not to pull back the great Oz's curtain too far, but, I just privy to what I'm privy to. It's a small team. It's not, this isn't a giant corporation creating products. This is like a team of like 5 to 8 people that have gotten together to create some pretty cool window cleaning gear. You know what I mean? I know there's a lot of people out there that are super, like, they have no patience whatsoever, which I understand. But once this stuff starts to roll, you'll see that it was worth the wait. It was worth the wait.
Yeah. Yeah, because every product we come out with, we try to make it like just a little extra, special, a little different, because otherwise, I mean, there's only so much you can do. Sometimes, like a squeegee channel, I mean, there's only so much you could do with a squeegee channel. I mean, it is what it is, So what do you do with that? You try to make the best quality handle you can. Maybe a couple of versions, like a brass and a wide body, I mean, there's like, you can only do so much, but you just make them good. You try to make them nice. But then there's other things, like the silencer and some of these other products that are coming out that are just completely unique and different.
Right.
But whatever it is, it's always, thinking at least. I mean, for me, it's the quality, and that's why I was glad when I hooked up with Casper, because, like, he was all about that, like, whereas, some people you hook up with, they don't give a shit. They just want to make it as cheap as possible and bang out as many. And I think maybe in the short run, that's kind of cool, but then you just fall into this category of you're just like everybody else.
I put my pants my sphincter.
But for the long run, I think, to put the quality out, and people just start to, they start to love up on it as time goes on, and then you get like really loyal customers and stuff like that. So
right. Well, I gotta say, I mean, this is the 300th episode of this podcast, and I mean,
congratulations.
Thank you. I thank you. We've been doing this for 5 years. This podcast has been running for 5 years, and we've kind of watched in that time. We've seen Richie Blue go from Richie Blue, this dude in California, to Richie Blue Maykker products, and to see that transition, to see where you started at, like with these two things over my left shoulder here, that's where you started at right there, is these two deals right here. That's how our relationship started, was me trying that thing out with you. And now 5 years later, both Mark and Richie came to Ohio for my birthday, which was super special to me. So not to sound all fucking goofy and shit, it's kind of cool to see this podcast has become a vehicle to lifelong friendships, and I'm proud to call you my friend, and I am super stoked to have you here to share this with us.
Don't forget about you went birding with me at McGee Marsh.
Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. Lightweight, I'm going to be honest with you. I was lightweight pissed off that you guys didn't come this year.
Oh, we're coming this year. We're coming this year.
You are?
The next May, yeah.
I have a camera, a new camera,
I was
everything. I'm ready, dude.
I was out of the country, man.
I know, I understand. But I will say I was a little disappointed that we didn't get to go this year.
Yeah.
But I'm looking for, dude, you and your brothers are fucking exactly the way I picture you guys would interact. You would think they're all Richie Blue. They're not.
Yeah. With multiple blues.
No. What I'm saying is, personality-wise, you would think it would be like three dudes like Richie. It's not.
Yeah.
Each one of them are a distinct personality, and they like coalesce. It's a really good team. You know what I mean? You could see where there could be some friction here and there, like.
Brothers in general, man. That's what's going to happen.
Richie, you remember? Hey, Richie, you remember telling me that story sitting on that bench about your brother slipping and falling in the mud? Richie fucking was horse. We laughed for fucking 20-30 minutes, man. So good, dude.
I couldn't stop laughing. It was a deep gut laugh, like I was thinking about my brother fell in this mud. I'm even laughing now about it. It's like we were out birding. You got to be there. I can't. I don't want to tell the story, man. He's like, go. The short of it is there's two paths, right? It's rain and mud and everything, and we're tracking down this rare bird, right? Uh-huh. So we're like way out there, and we come up on this thing, and there's the whole road's flooded, and it's got a mud wall going up both sides. There's no way around it. Like you got to go through it. Like it's deep, the water, and we didn't have any boots or nothing like that, right? My brother had his fucking tennis shoes on. I told him not to wear those fucking things before we left, right? But anyway, so there's this little road that goes up the side, right? And I had been up there before, like the week before, and I remember I went up. I was walking through a path, and I went up the little road that was up the side, but then it kind of goes into you can't see where it goes, right? It just dead, and so I went up there and it dead ended, right? And so the next week when I'm out there with my brother, it was raining and there's that little road that goes up the side, and he goes, hey, maybe we should go up there. Maybe that goes around or something. It'll take us to the other side. I go, nah, man, I was up there last week. It's a dead end. It's just we gotta shimmy across the wall there, right? Like, because there was like a tiny little ledge about this fucking big, right? And so he's fucking doing this, like trying to get across it. He's like, ba-blom, ba-blom. He fucking falls in, right? But meanwhile, I went up. I had camera equipment, so I was like, fuck that, right? And I went up this little path, and it turns out it wasn't the same path. It was a different path, and it went all the way around to the other side, right? So I'm fucking standing there on the other side with my camera equipment. My brother's fucking swimming, fucking mud all over him and everything. I felt like this big. I was like, no, dude, you don't understand. Like, he thought I did that shit on purpose. I go, no, man, I didn't, and I tried to explain. He goes, yes, fuck off, shut the fuck up, man, And it was like, no. But it was like, I don't know.
When he told me this story out there, we're out bird watching, and this dude was fucking laughing just like that, but nonstop for like 20 minutes, dude. And then his brother comes over and he's like, what are you laughing about? He goes, I was telling about it when you fell in the mud. He's like, oh, it was so funny, man. You had to be there.
And then I had okay, so I get this close-up shot of the white-eyed vireo. Remember that one?
Yes.
It's this little yellow bird, and he's got a pure white eye with a black dot in the middle of it. Fucking just a really spectacular-looking bird. Pretty rare.
Yes.
And so all the fucking birders are all walking all over the place. And so when you take a picture with the digital, it has a display screen on the back. and you could leave it on, right? And so I kind of blew up this white-eyed Vireo, and I had it like on the display screen, and I was just carrying it around because I was all proud and everything. And I go up to these other birders. I'm standing next to them, and they go, "Hey, did you see anything?" I go, nah, nothing really. And there's like the white-eyed Vireo like right in their face, And they're looking at it, they're like, "What's that? What's that?" "Oh, that white-eyed Vireo. He's over there at the blah blah blah." It's just like I just had a bunch of fun. It was great.
Yeah, I enjoyed myself. You guys,
because there was all these birders, like you seen them, TJ, and like everybody, camera equipment.
It was crazy. It was crazy, giant white cargo vans full of Amish people. It was fucking awesome, dude. It was awesome. I was not expecting. I figured I'd go there and it'd be me and these 3 other fucking goofballs traipsing around, fucking looking at birds. There was people every fucking where. It was nuts. Yeah. The amount of people was crazy. Yeah. It was like it was a concert.
Yeah, the people. Well, what TJ is talking about is like there's a couple of spots during migration season for warblers in a couple of different parts of the U.S. And for some reason, that McGee Marsh out there in Ohio, it's like radar. They all just show up there every year. Yeah. And so birders come from literally all around the world just to be there for that 2-week migration at McGee Marsh.
I was aware of this. I was aware of this, but it was like not on my radar. You know what I mean? I know that people come from all over to do it. And then this guy calls me. He's like, "Hey, man, we're coming to your town." I'm like, "For what?" He's like, "The warblers." I'm like, "Oh my God, you're fucking that guy." You know what I
mean? When you see them come in forever, like we have the piping plovers that come and like breed on the beaches here, and people come and I'm like, "What is everyone going to look at?" I'm like, "Oh, those birds up there." But then you're like, it's kind of cool.
I see them all year long.
Yeah. But
I'll
be honest. After going with Richie and them, I was like, "Man, this is actually pretty fucking cool." It's like it's like going to look for Bigfoot. But it's like you're actually gonna find.
It's like hunting,
you're actually gonna find
camera,
your quarry.
You know?
What's that?
Mm-hmm. It's like hunting, but with a camera. You know what I mean? Like the
essentially,
kind of the thrill of the chase.
Yes.
And then you get the shot. Yeah.
It was cool, man. It was cool. I got to go to some areas I hadn't fucking ever been to in Ohio, and that's crazy because it's like 20 minutes from my house. You know what I mean?
That happens, man. Yeah.
So I've gone to McGee Marsh, but I have never walked through the boardwalk that goes through the marsh and down the beach. It's beautiful back there. It's cool as shit. And then you add the birds and stuff, But yeah, Richie, man, I really appreciate the fact that you've Maykker Products has been a sponsor of this podcast since Maykker Products was a thing. You know what I mean? And I want to tell you that we super duper appreciate that. You know what I mean? And what's even cooler about that is that Maykker Products, considering this is the 300th episode, has decided to give away some Maykker products.
That's right.
So essentially what dudes are going to get is essentially one, in most cases, one of everything that Maykker Products has to offer. It's the ultimate Maykker giveaway. You know what I mean? You're going to get the coolest gears around. Is what you're going to get.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do that, like, just yet. I mean, if we'll put together a package of one of everything that we have or something, and then somehow we'll pick somebody.
We're going to pick them. We're going to pick them right here.
Oh, is that how it's going?
Yeah, we've got a list of names here. We have a list of names,
generator.
And we've got a random generator here. And what we're going to do is we're going to hit draw, and then it's going to pick a winner, which it just did. This is a Wet and Willie for the Done Wretched It, and if you can't duck it, fuck it, and if you can't zip tight, why not? Yeah. We all know who that dude is right there, Jason Lehman.
Jason Lehman always wins. That's why I said Jason Lehman. He always wins.
So
what have you been up to, Jacob? I never talked to Jacob. What's going on, Jacob?
Nothing, man. Just normal shit. Cleaning the same window over and over, working a regular job.
So behind your head is a Squeegee Life logo?
Yes.
Was that on your wall? What is that?
It's a virtual background.
It's a green screen.
Background. Oh, cool.
That Richie, and as you know, This is
if I gotta get a Maykker one. I'd put a Maykker one up.
This is a little inside baseball here for everybody. But Richie, that's what we call in green screen business a properly lit background, which you struggle with.
I do.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
I see your raw videos, and before the green screen animation is put in the back, because I could probably do a little better job putting that green screen behind you and not souping up your voice, which I know annoys you because it annoys me.
Yes, so I sound like a chipmunk. The guy in the videos.
But the reason why Jacob's looks... Let's not get away from the fact that the reason why that looks so good is because Jacob's background is lit properly.
Okay, so what
you want
to do now?
Yeah, what you want to do is set that up and put the green screen on the back side of that light bar you got sitting up there on the ceiling, and shoot that in there, and then you want one or two lights in front of it as well, and that'll really spice it up, and the background will be sharp, super sharp.
Okay, fair. I didn't even think about that.
Inside baseball, there, guys.
Thanks for the tip. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not going to keep you. We're still recording right now. I don't want to keep you, but if you want to take off now and go to bed, we completely understand. We can finish up the rest on our own. But it's up to you, buddy. No, I need you. Trust me, I need you. I've never needed another man more in my life. You know what I mean? I want you to know that outright. I want you to know that outright, Richie. I've never needed another man more in my life than you. Just letting you know. But
that feels good. That feels good.
You did say when you got on here, you're like, "Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm old. I shot too much TRT today."
I was just getting ready to go to bed. Yeah, no, I think that I wanted to mention something. I remember now. The podcast, the 300 episode. So the thing I enjoy, well, I mean, there's a lot of, I mean, I jump on. I used to come on more regular, and I was more involved with it and stuff like that. I had remember the Bigfoot moments. I did.
Those were stellar. Yeah.
Yes, those are wonderful.
Yeah. They're so good.
I wish that could. I wish we could do that fucking every week. Those were so good.
I know. The library in the background.
Richie's
all dressed
awesome,
up,
dude.
In a smoking jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the good old days. Well, but anyway.
I don't do that anymore. We wish you would. Just one.
You know, I actually thought about it. You know, it's
just like one of these days, if the mood ever strikes you, you've already got the green screen up, you're shooting Maykker products videos, and you're like, you know what? I want to fucking talk about Bigfoot. You know, hey, Richie, maybe it's not a Bigfoot moment. Maybe it's a Star Trek moment with Richie Blue. Maybe you could talk about Star Trek for a little bit. You know what I mean?
You can tell us one of the Ferengi rules of acquisition.
Yeah, dude.
I know you know every single one.
There's 285. Plus all the commentary written on each one. So, you know, there's a lot of material.
Because I'm a Trekkie too, man.
No one Trekkie? Okay, cool.
Yes.
Do you know
all right, Richie, Jacob, we're done. You guys can go now.
No, do you know what, Jacob? Do you know what the 286th rule of acquisition is?
No.
Okay. When Morn leaves, it's all over. Okay, so Quark said that to his brother Rom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because there was nobody in his bar. The bar was completely empty. There was like a drunk Klingon there or something, right?
Well, Klingons don't count.
Yeah, and so Quark tells Rom the 286th rule of acquisition because Morn just got up and left. And you know Morn, he's always there at the bar, right?
Right. Yeah.
And so Quark's like, yeah. So, and then Rom's like, there's not a 286th rule of acquisition. And he goes, well, there ought to be. You know, after that, because anyway, so that's a little trivia for you there. So, you know, sort of technically, there's a 286th rule of acquisition, just so you know.
Very cool. Nice. What rule of acquisition has to do with the captain's log?
I don't know.
God damn, Mark.
I gotta
Jesus.
look that one up. But I had them all when I had my shop set up out in San Diego. I think I sent you pictures, TJ. I had my shop set up out in San Diego. I was where I have all my machines and I do all the prototypes and everything. And right above one of the machines, I had all the rules of acquisition up on the wall.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
No.
What is that? Is that all Deep Space?
Deep Space
stuff?
Nine, yeah.
Yeah, it's all Deep Space Nine stuff, yeah.
But
I was I'm trying to remember which Star Trek it was, but I think
it's Deep Space Nine.
Well, the rules of acquisition are in all of them, but I mean, the Deep Space Nine really kind of plays up on the Ferengis more than any of the other ones, And they're my favorite by far alien on Star Trek ever. They're just the greatest, man. Yankee privateers. Data calls them Yankee
Fuck me.
Yeah, why do you want to know about the captain's log?
Just wondering.
He means captain's log as in turd. The captain's log.
Yes.
I mean, this is Mark Tanner.
It depends on his diet.
Mark, you're always thinking about shit.
No, yeah, sometimes.
Shit and dicks.
Yeah.
He also thinks about shitty dicks.
Oh, okay.
No, but I want to say this. So the podcast has been a part of my life too, and I'm glad it's here. I'm glad you guys are still doing it, and there are people that look forward to it every week.
You're not one of them, but yeah, keep going.
Yeah. I'm actually amazed that it's still going on, not because we all get along, but it's just you sit there sometimes wonder. And it's because, like TJ and I did a podcast last week, just the two of us. For me, I'm not going to speak for him. It reminded me of one of the first ones that I ever did with him. And if there was a third, they were very quiet. It was just him and I bullshitting, a little window cleaning, a little life experience, a little this, a little that. I really enjoyed it. And it's nothing against, Jacob or Seth. It was just so organic. You know what I'm saying? And so I have to think about that as to why this is still going on after 5 years. Because let's be real, how much window cleaning do you really want to talk?
Yeah,
we work
I get what you're saying. The how organic the conversation is during the podcast is really what has kept it going. It's never been one of those situations where we have a topic or a sales pitch or whatever the case may be. It's just dudes that clean windows getting together and being dudes together. You know what I mean?
Hanging out.
Yeah.
I think that's
dudes on dudes.
But that's what honestly
actually,
that foundation is what's kept it going for 5 years.
Yeah.
Where a lot of others have come and gone. Like many others have come and gone. And it's not because they don't draw enough people, but I've watched some others, and some of them are better produced than ours, or well spoken than ours, or more PG-13. However, again, you keep going back to the same well. See, and we're not selling anything here. We're just selling ourselves and our experience.
Right.
Giving our opinions. But because it's so organic and we don't have no ulterior motive to move any product or anything, of course, we like when you buy Squeegee Life towels or anything that
we like it when you go to Maykker.com. We like it when you go to windowcleaner.com. We love all that shit.
Like it too. So we just allowed it to go wherever it's wanted to go. We have to course correct here and there like anything else, but
I mean, with the course correction in mind, it is. I will say that we have, like, Frank Sinatra, we've done it our way.
Right.
We've not deviated from being ourselves and doing it our way. You know what I mean? I know at times that has cost us, you know what I mean? I realize that. It's cost me, you know what I mean? I could probably be in a lot better position right now had I not been myself. You know what I mean? Like, because I will admit that I am abrasive. My opinions are not liked by all, so I understand that, but I do have a sense of pride in the fact that we've always stayed true to who we are as people and stayed true to our friendships You know what I mean? For you know, I mean, we've learned about people. You know what I mean? We've learned who people really are quickly. You know what I mean? But all in all, I mean, for the most part, we've made some pretty valuable connections.
And friendships.
And
Yeah,
friendships.
as
And
well.
met some super cool people. You know what I mean? And we've done that by being ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, when you meet one of us in person, this is the guy that you're going to meet. Same with Mark. Same with Seth, Jacob, Richie. These are the people, these personalities are the personalities that you're, I mean, for the most part, I would say 98% of our guests and people that have been on this show, I could speak for their character outside of this, you know what I mean? Because we've met most, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's pretty cool. It's a cool community. I'm super thankful for that. To be quite honest, I'm super thankful for all of the friendships and the people that we've met along the way, like Richie and Casper and Chris and, you know, all the people that watch. It's cool. You know what I mean? I'm thankful for it. And you know what? I'm going to say this. I'm super thankful for Tim Huber. If it wasn't for Tim Huber, I would have never started a YouTube channel. I would have been the guy that fucking laughed at Mark Tanner's fucking posts on Facebook for forever. I would have never, I had all the social medias. I just never got involved. You know what I mean? I didn't want nobody to know what I was doing, where I was doing it at. I wanted nobody to know anything, you know?
Right.
So,
Thanks,
if it was not for Tim, I wouldn't be doing this. It would have never have happened.
Yeah. Tim is a good man. He's the one that introduced me to you, actually.
Yep. He's the one that made that connection.
Yeah.
I mean, he's also the one that fucking introduced you to fucking old poopy pants, too. So let's be mad at him for a second.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say that.
My sphincter didn't work. I don't know.
Yeah, that
I
whole
pooped my
saga,
pants
man.
once.
That was it.
You know,
that was
my
like
sphincter
definitely a
didn't work. I don't know.
standalone episode. You know.
Yeah.
Fuck 3-parter.
Yeah, 3-parter.
Yeah.
You know that all that stuff's still on my YouTube channel. It's just not visible. All those fucking. I still have all that shit. All those podcast episodes that he was on, fucking strutting around like a fucking rooster. I mean, we were too. I mean, let's be honest, we were too. But all of the things that he said he was gonna do, and then all these years later, looking back at that, watching some, every now and then I'll like zoom, like scrub through a little bit of it. It's just like this fucking guy. I just seen like just before Black Friday, he was trying to hawk some new pure water system that he created. It's like fucking Flow Black or some shit. It looks like an affirmative action R2D2. It's what I found funny about it is that he was taking pre-orders. So what you do is pay for it in full, and then in April he'll send you one.
Yeah, we'll think about sending.
But he's got them. But he's got them all made already. Because somebody pressed him on it. I was like, dude, why are you taking pre-orders on this and taking people's money? Why don't you just like build them and then sell them? He's like, oh well, you know, hey, I've already got all the capital to build them. No, that's bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're taking everybody's money to build them. You're a fucking straight bag of fucking dicks is what you are. Look at Richie. Richie fucking decided to throw his arms up on the table and show all of us his jugular veins running. He's got fucking garden hoses running through his fucking biceps. He wanted everybody to see him.
Stretching out, man. Fuck.
Fucking Richie Blue's fucking yoked, cuz.
Let's see the old this.
Hey, you know what? You guys got to move here to Scranton, and then you'll be yoked too.
Yeah, you get all yoked up in Scranton.
There's nothing to do.
That's that fucking Scranton swole right there, baby.
Is Dunder Mifflin still there?
Yeah.
Dunder Mifflin.
I'm gonna send Richie. The next Squeegee Live shirt is gonna say Scranton Swole on it with fucking.
It'll be a tight tee.
What I'll do is this: is I'll take the Grand Theft Auto font, and then in white, and it'll say Scranton Swole, and on the bottom, like in the neon Vice City fucking shit, it'll say Richie Blue right there. Yeah, that's the next Squeegee Live shirt right there. Scranton Swole. Fucking get them garden hoses in your fucking arms like Richie does over there, all fucking banging that TRT. You know, actually, what Richie's been doing is fucking eating really good and fucking going to the doctor and getting his blood work done to optimize his peak fucking testosterone performance and all this weird shit.
Hey, man, it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, he's fucking looks great, man. Like I said, he's inspired me. I'm fucking going. I'm gonna go to the fucking gym, dude. I'm gonna get fucking Squeegee swole.
I'm telling you, man. The secret is eat clean. You got to eat clean, dude. If you don't eat clean, you're just like pissing up a rope.
Right.
Yeah. So
makes it difficult.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Richie, it's been fucking.
Oh,
it's been real.
You know who I was talking to the other day?
Who were you talking to?
The medium. Remember Marissa, the medium?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was just talking to her the other day. I thought about you because you were doing another thing there for a while.
Oh yeah, the other podcast.
Yeah.
I've not done that show in a long time, unfortunately.
No, I know. But
me and Jason stopped doing it. He got too busy. He got big time on me. Me and Seth had a podcast too. He got big time on me too.
Yeah.
You know, me and Mark have a podcast.
Oh yeah, Mark and
We're gonna talk
what's
about
called
Star
two
Trek.
fucking gay guys.
Yeah. What happens there, Jacob? Do you actually talk on that one?
Ooh.
Talk about as much as you fucking suck cock.
So
not a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
He's pretty quiet.
He's pretty quiet.
Hey, every once in a while, brother.
Oh man, what a great show we got going here, guys! I can't believe we've made it 5 fucking years, 300 episodes, man.
300 of these motherfuckers in the can.
I know it's been a good run. I still remember
300
he was
episodes
in his old apartment in San Diego, him showing us how to make the perfect guacamole. Still remember
Richie?
that?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he walked us around his kitchen making it. You should come back on and do it again.
Because of Richie, I take fucking used spaghetti and put it in a frying pan with butter now. You know what I mean?
Oh, that shit's real, dude. That shit.
Yeah, but you can't eat that no more, man. That's too many carbs for you, bro.
Let me just kind of re-preface what I said. Okay, so eat clean most of the time.
yeah. Right.
Every now and again, like you
gotta have a cheat day occasionally, right? You got to.
Yeah. Once a week, once every couple of weeks, like I'll get a call from my sister. Like my one sister, she makes everything. Everything's deep fried and fucking and carbs and this. And it tastes so fucking good. You can't fucking not eat it. It tastes so good, but it's not clean. You know.
Right.
But she'll call me up and I'll be over there in a second. Fuck the diet. You know, I'm just eating. Or my brother will call me up now and again and say, hey, it's pizza time. Or he's got some burgers on the grill. You know, I'll go down. So, yeah, you got to live a little, you know.
Right.
But that has to be once in a while, not the opposite. Before, that was all the time.
Every day.
Once in a while, I would eat good.
Right.
You know, like once a week, I'd have to eat.
But doesn't it tear you up when you do that, Richie? Like you go eat pizza after not having carbs and all that other stuff?
It does to me.
Yeah.
Not really. Not really, because your body gets used to the.
I was hoping that he was going to say, not really, because I'm not a pussy. But keep going.
Yeah.
I was hoping that's what he was going to say.
Because I don't typically I don't eat a lot of carbs, right? So when I do have some carbs, my body's like, hey, yeah, this is cool, you know, but it doesn't crave them, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So, but if I kept eating it, it'd be like. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Last year, I cut out carbs. No bread, no sugars, no pasta, no potatoes. Yeah. For 30 days. I've never lost weight that fast. Yeah. However, when I started back up, I've never gained it that fast either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been doing the intermittent fasting. You know what I mean? It's I'm not losing crazy weight. You know what I mean? But I'm steadily losing weight that way. Like get up in the morning and not touch anything, no sugar, no nothing, from the time I get up till usually 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I just do water or a Diet Dr. Pepper, no carbs, just no sugar, no carbs. If I need something, that's usually I'll go water Or if I'm in a really bad way, like I'm like, man, I wish I could fucking eat, I'll have a Diet Dr. Pepper. There's nothing in the shit. You know what I mean? It tastes good, but, you know, it fools my body into
tastes
thinking...
more like regular Dr. Pepper.
Well, it's as far as Diet Pops go, that's the best tasting one I've ever tried. And it kind of fools my body into thinking that it's gotten something that it wants. You know what I mean?
I think the only other one that is somewhat good is like Diet Sprite. Diet Sprite is really good. It tastes almost like real Sprite.
I've never tried it.
It tastes like fucking watered down Sprite to me.
Yeah,
I've always thought Sprite tastes like electricity.
Yeah, it does.
I love Sprite.
Electricity.
What is Sprite every once in a while? Like,
have you ever stuck a 9-volt? Have you ever stuck a 9-volt battery on your tongue?
Yeah.
That's what that's what Sprite tastes like.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like metallic, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Metallic.
Yeah.
I think it's all the carbonation in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sprite has a lot of carbonation.
Yeah.
Aww.
So my Achilles heel. Okay, I was out in San Diego for a couple of weeks, not too long ago, for a visit, and my Achilles heel out there had two of them. One of them was Thai food, and the other one was Mexican food.
Really?
Yeah, the Mexican food
I
out there
love
bombs.
dude. I love Mexican food.
Oh, yeah. You can't say no. You know,
is rice okay or no?
No.
Rice is not.
No.
Right. Damn.
Rice is little bits of it, you know. So
that hurts me on the
It's
insides.
starch, so no. It's
Yeah, that hurts my insides.
Yeah.
I do love rice.
Rice is so good. I like steak and rice and some salsa together, mixed up some beans. Ooh, my God, bro.
Yeah.
Little cilantro in that rice. Yummy to yum. Bust it up, boy.
Cilantro's the shit, man.
Slap it on a tortilla.
Yeah, I love it, man. And I'm super bummed that I'm not going to be able to eat that. If I want to be fucking, if I want to be Scranton swole, I can't be fucking eating no fucking rice. You know what I'm saying?
If you
can every now and then.
Do you like liver?
No, I will. I refuse. I won't.
Anybody here? Anybody like liver?
I've never even eaten it. Is it good?
It's fucking gross.
I love it.
I'll eat fucking chicken gizzards all day.
My dad eats liver probably 2 or 3 times a month.
Yeah, it's great.
He loves it.
You dice up some fresh garlic and onions. You saute them, and then the trick to the liver is don't overcook it. People don't like it because it's like biting into a piece of leather. Mm-hmm. You know, like my mom used to make that shit when I was growing up. I say, "Fuck this! I am never ever eating liver again." Right. But then later, like I realized, I was living with the 5-star chef, Gino. He was a Mexican guy out in San Diego. This is years ago. He goes, "Oh yeah, you just got to know how to cook it." So he showed me. So you don't overcook it. You just and so it's nice and tender when you cut into it, and then you put the sautéed onions and garlic on it, and it's just like yum for your tum, dude. That shit's great.
Yum, get you some.
You get some white pepper on there, you know, boom. Yeah.
I mean, you're making it sound appetizing. I would probably try it.
In your mouth.
Yeah, it just melts in your mouth. But yeah, my mom she used to make that shit. It was like picking up a piece of leather, you know. She'd throw a fucking can
like
of spinach on top of
yeah.
it, you know. Yeah, it's like fuck.
Anything cooked poorly, like, and especially organ meat is tough to cook.
Yeah,
like,
it's got to be done right.
Right.
I used to go to this Brazilian restaurant, and they'd give you chicken hearts, and I was always weirded out by it. And then I ate it, and I was like, "Damn, this is good." It's super. It's really good.
What about you, Jacob? You prefer that organ meat, don't you?
The veinies.
Cylindrical meat.
Just Mark, man. I swear to God, dude.
You know what I'm getting into is the crock pot. The crock pot is my friend. I love that thing. I put all kinds of shit in there.
Yeah, you could put a shoe in a crock pot if you cook it long enough. It'll taste good, you know.
It's like having a maid. You know, like, hey, I'm going out, cook me something. I'll be back later. You know, you come back, the shit's fucking ready. You're like,
I'll be back in 6 hours. Have it ready for me. It was when I was a single man. It was like my lifesaver was the crock pot. I just throw something in the morning when I came home. It'd be ready, and I was like, this is great.
It ain't great, man. It's great.
Who just shit their pants?
Jacob?
Mark, was that you, Mark?
No, I would tell you if that was a good one. It wasn't me.
That was Jacob's contribution to the 300th episode. Yeah, that nice good shit there he just took. Yeah. That was good, dude. Perfect. Yeah. Got it in there nice and tight. We got the window cleaner. We announced the window cleaner of the year for 2024 is Eddie Stewart.
Eddie Stewart.
Yeah, Eddie Stewart won. Yeah, sponsored by windowcleaner.com and Squeegee Life. Boom, baby.
What is that? Is that a belt?
That's an actual belt, man. That's a wrestling belt. Yeah,
the
actual world title. This is not plastic. This is legitimate. It's just like this one over here. Frank Rave was the winner last year, and now it's fucking Eddie Stewart, dude. Eddie Stewart, 2024, baby.
Bringing in the new year.
That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah,
That's
dude.
That's cool. How do you decide?
It's we have top men. Top men decide. Top men.
We're on it all year long.
Yeah, a secret panel meets at the Georgia Guidestones, and they each cast a stone, and whoever stone.
Illuminati.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, dude.
It's a Tribeca.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's like the Sundance Film Festival. It's like Tribeca. Yeah, it's like super.
It's like we're a bunch of JWs at the hall.
Or that. Jeez, Jacob. I'll talk about Seth's faith that way.
I was trying to.
How dare you mock Seth?
Seth. The Lord in my presence.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. How dare you smite this?
How dare you?
How dare you?
Jacob just says it, and then I'm the one who'll get it.
You're the asshole.
Thanks,
every time. Yeah, it works out great. It works out great. I think that's the way Jacob likes it. I think he does it on purpose. Because he knows that you're the one that's going to be the asshole.
Yeah. Like, Seth said this, and I'm like, no,
I've never blamed anything I said on anyone else.
I know you don't. You don't. Everyone else does.
Well, everyone else just assumes it's me.
Yeah.
I don't want Philip Alexander yelling at me.
Right.
Okay. Because normally I'm the one that starts it, and you just freaking go off the fucking handle.
Yeah, that is true.
You do take it on a bad day, I will. Yeah, but Jacob sets me up, though. It's not really fair.
Yeah. Pitches it over the plate, and you don't.
Learn to control yourself.
Yeah.
I am. I didn't do anything now.
I'm being good.
That was a test.
I'm drinking a Gatorade. I'm being a good boy.
I'm not drinking my Bud Light tonight, guys.
Oh, I do have it in there, but.
You ready to take off, Rich?
I'm gonna hit it, man.
All right, bro. I could tell. I got that vibe from you, man.
Well, it doesn't mean I don't love you guys.
I know. We know that, dude.
Oh, Thank you, man. You've been on for a while.
Yeah, man.
I'm tired.
Let's do a closeout with Richie here, and then we'll pause her up, and then we'll say our goodbyes, and we'll record the rest of this podcast, which is about 15 minutes. We're gonna run through this bitch so we can get this done. But Richie, thanks for coming on. Thank you for Maykker Products and the super awesome gift, and we really super duper appreciate you, Richie. We'll see you.
Thanks for hanging out, Richie. Good to see
man.
you.
Thanks for coming on.
Ditto.
We love you.
Hey, listen, Rich. One request: come back before the 400th episode to say hey.
Oh, for sure.
Or come back on the 400th episode.
Right. We know you're in Scranton hanging out with the Bidens. You're the Scranton kid now, so
yeah. Hey, that's weird. That's weird that you and Joe Biden come from the same city. That's really weird, dude.
Right.
I gotta let you know something. That guy, he was born here, and he left here when he was like 8 years old, and he moved to Delaware. And he's been there ever since. So the guy didn't grow up here, but whatever. They just said he did.
He's your long lost brother.
That sounds like an excuse.
He was having his leg hair pet by young black people. Come on now, dude.
Thanks, Richie.
Thanks, brother.
All right, yeah. I'll see you guys. Peace.
All right, peace.
Cool, let's go.
So that was Richie Blue, man. We're giving away shit left and right on this podcast. I mean, just awesome. And what's cool about it is that some of the people who are watching this are like, oh man, I didn't win anything. That's because most of you guys, although you do watch, there's some that don't watch and they just tune in because they think they're going to win something. You know what I mean? And this time around, we were like, you know what? We're just going to have dudes that support the show and been watching from the very beginning. Those dudes are going to be the dudes that win things. You know what I mean? That's the way we're doing it. Gosh darn it.
Our Patreon members.
Our Patreon subscribers. You know what I mean? Those are the dudes that are winning things. They're the dudes that are in here for this. You know what I mean? Like, you know. But our next giveaway is going to be the gross of Black Diamond Platinum, which I think is a rare. That's a really badass prize.
That's a great prize.
That's a super dope prize. This is gonna make you money. You know what I mean? This right here this isn't like, oh, I got a cool tool. This is like somebody buying you like 6 months worth of fucking Dawn dish soap, or like paying. You know what I'm saying? This is like,
dude, if you're a 1 or 2 man operation, a gross of rubber is gonna last you a long time.
Shit, yeah, dude.
It'll last you a year.
Hell yeah.
Oh, easy.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna, the randomizer again. The randomizer. All these names on here. All these names. We're gonna click draw, and we're gonna go. These guys are right. Are you guys ain't got nowhere to go, do you, Kaz? I was gonna say, because we're going out here to see Bigfoot and shit.
Is that what this is?
I thought
we were going to Liquid Ass the fucking hotel.
Oh yeah, that's right. God damn it. We're going to Liquid Ass the hotel. Scratch that. We're going to Liquid Ass the hotel. We'll be back.
This place smells like a turd.
Fucking Henry's gonna tell on us. You want to know why Henry's gonna tell us? Because he's not gonna be able to sleep there tonight. It's gonna be so bad.
After a while. I don't last forever.
I got my own room.
Okay.
God damn this fucking. I don't get these fucking splits in this fucking state, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Fuck.
Well, to be honest, your navigator can give you a little bit more of a heads up.
Hey, shut the fuck up back there, Miss Daisy. Kid.
You're a goddamn guy.
Alright.
And worst comes worst, if it's that bad, I'll pack my bag up.
Hey, Mark's got a spare bed.
You can sleep on my couch.
Yeah, you can sleep on his couch. And we can liquid ass the fuck out of this joint. What happened to Henry? We don't know. Mario Chavez wins the gross of Black Diamond Platinum rubber.
My dog.
My dog. My dog. That fucking, he probably won't know.
Of course he wins that.
First of all, he won't know because he's banned off of Facebook. I'll have to call him on the phone.
I know. Yeah.
He's probably in jail.
Yeah, he's definitely in Facebook jail. Dude, that's fucking cool, man.
Message one of his 20 Mario.
Yeah.
Something
Mario
Chavez.
I think this is pretty fucking cool. So tonight, first of all, Eddie Stewart wins Window Cleaner of the Year. That was amazing. Diego Garcia wins $1,000 shopping spree with windowcleaner.com.
Well deserved, brother.
That's fucking super cool. Jason fucking Lehman.
And wait a minute.
What?
One thing, if Diego's feeling generous and wants to share the wealth, I'll give you my address, brother.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy it and pick out what you really need.
And unbelievably, Jason Lehman winning the Maykker giveaway. Human
Sasquatch.
Yeah, the human Sasquatch. He's gonna have to shovel some of those deer bones out of his garage to make room for his Maykker prize giveaway. And fucking Mario winning a gross of rubber. I mean, it's like the randomizer might be the best thing that we ever did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The randomizer.
Yes, easily the best way to do it.
Easiest, the best way. So our last fucking little doo-wop here, because we're running out of time. Craig, when you guys watch this, you're going to know why we ran out of it, because Craig's song is very long.
Roll in. With the window cleaner.
Our last prize is the Squeegee Life giveaway. And what we're going to do is you're going to pick one of the designs, or, you could pick 3 different if you want. I'm going to hook you up. Whoever the lucky winner will get a Squeegee Life hoodie, a Squeegee Life long sleeve t-shirt, and a Squeegee Life t-shirt. Now, if you live in a hot climate, you're like, dude, I'm never going to wear a long sleeve, or I'm never going to wear a hoodie. If you want 3 t-shirts, if you want 3 long sleeve t-shirts, you know what I mean? Whatever. You're only going to get one
combination.
You're only getting, but if you don't think you're going to, I want all 3 hoodies. You're not getting that. Sorry.
No.
Fuck you. Fucking greedy motherfuckers. No, I'm just kidding. Whatever you decide you want 3 of, then, just let me know. And on top of that, Mark's going to send you a dozen Squeegee Life towels if he has any. Because he sold them all. He's got a couple. He's got a couple. So
We
what
got
I'm
a
gonna
couple.
do
Are
is
they used?
Brand new.
No, they're brand new.
Shrink
You
wrap.
fucking douche.
Are they white and
He'll
sticky?
send them when, as soon as he goes to the post office to send my fucking barbecue rub.
Yes,
But I'm gonna
they'll come together. I will send them out.
Like 5 separate times, and he never remembers.
Yeah, it's all right. I just like busting his balls about it at this point. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a winner for this prize. I mean, it might be the least fucking popular prize. You know what I mean? But
Hey,
it's whatever.
still a
It's
prize.
fucking free shit, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
We're showing some gratitude.
Right.
Now you show some gratitude, you motherfuckers. Draw.
It's called BB's Backyard Barbecue or something. That's what you need. That's set up for wheels.
Oh, I knew you were going to say something.
See, we need to jack this shit up and cut the floor out of the
Quarter mile, keep left at the fork. Follow signs for US 70.
Now, I'm already second guessing our friendship.
Keep left at the fork.
Better not be taking me to no first 48 Kansas City here, Mark.
No, it said it's not that far.
First 48.
Shots rang out at a barbecue, 12:48 a.m.
Yeah.
4 white travelers on their way to a window washing convention were murdered in the Pork and Beans Project.
I like
The
how
funniest part of it.
I like how you didn't add Mark as one of the travelers because he's half a dude. So.
4.5
funny part
kids.
of it, to the person who's not a window washer convention is probably one of the dumbest things they've ever
Right,
heard.
yeah. That lady, she's like, what are you guys doing here? We're here for a window cleaning grand opening for a store.
She's like, sad guy.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh.
In 2 miles,
How many more losers are showing up?
Yeah.
Bannister
We're just printing money in Kansas City for you fucking schmucks.
We're here to film Stuff and Joke 4.
Do you know anyone else besides Joe Hardy that's staying at the Airbnb? Who else is
Harrison and Casper.
Yeah, poor fucking Harrison. Why isn't Harrison staying in the fucking... He stayed in the Holiday Inn until Perry got here, and then he has to
Right.
go transfer over to...
Of course.
Chaperones.
They probably got him watching the place.
Yep.
Right.
Making sure that a bunch of fucking crazy ex-window cleaners
Yeah.
tear themselves out.
I don't really give a fuck about anything. The crew I came here to kick it with is here, so.
No, I mean,
You gotta leave Mark at the hotel the whole time.
Yeah. Fuck, Mark's the help.
Yeah.
Go take a putty knife and screw something in.
on Bannister Road for 2 miles.
All right, this is Outlaw Window Cleaner. We're here to film Stuff and Choke 4.
Starring Joe Henry Hardy at the
Yes.
Bed Bath and Breakfast.
Squeegees and boners, take
This
one.
motherfucker called it the Bed Bath and Breakfast.
Hey, Harrison, would you call this a mini or a pro?
I'd say it's more.
Would you call
Take
this
this
a
window
window?
warrior.
It's fucking great.
You know Joe Hardy's got a bronze pad right above that dick.
Hey! A bronze pad. Shots fired.
Not gonna be able to use that either.
Oh, we're using that. for
Oh, okay,
sure.
whatever. He does look like he's got a big ass fucking
Super
bush.
Super bush. Like, what are you doing with that bush?
And I've only thought about Joe Hardy's dick and balls at least 3 times in the last week. So.
Yeah. Oh, Captain Cock and Balls.
It's got like a
Yeah.
Pete tattoo on it.
Pete tattoo. Fucking Joseph Henry Hardy. God damn. Chris McDonald, whoever the fuck you are, you won fucking
Nice.
something.
Good job.
Chris
Right.
McDonald.
Chris.
Yeah.
Chris McDonald, congratulations,
You have no
man.
clue who the fuck you are.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that dude just signed up like last week or the week before,
That's okay. He
which
signed
is
up.
cool. Which is cool to me.
Yep.
That's super cool. So he like kicked in fucking for his shit, and he was like, boom, won something instantly. So that just that's cool.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna.
I think he like got on the show. I think he actually asked us a couple of questions, Mark. I'll have
I
to
think-
go back.
Oh, yeah, I remember him now. Yep.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's cool as
Yeah.
shit that he won something. So that's dope. But I just I want to tell Mark, you and Seth and Jacob. I want to tell you guys, that the three of you, I really appreciate you guys taking a couple hours out of your fucking busy schedules every week.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, except for Jacob for the last 3 months. But I really do appreciate you guys taking the time to do this with me. I would not want to do it with any other 3 dudes. You guys are... If I was going to do it with 3 other dudes, it wouldn't be the same. I want to do it with you 3 dudes. You know what I mean?
Right. We want to do it with you too. So.
Yeah. You guys like doing it with me?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's
bend over and grab your ankles.
It's always fun, you know. I mean, you get shit that pops up in life, stuff happens, but
yeah. Which is what's gone on for Jacob. Jacob's gone through some changes. You know what I mean? And that's understandable because life happens. You know what I mean? Like, everything happens. Mark had to step away for a couple weeks. I've had to step away for a couple weeks. Seth's had to step away for a couple. Life happens. You know what I mean? But to be able to come back to this and have that same camaraderie and bond, and to be able to do this and have a good time every week is super important to me. It kind of makes all the bullshit worth it. You know what I mean? Like. Just to come on and cut up with your friends and just have a good time. You know what I mean? All the fucking Skype never works and fucking Seth freezes all the time and fucking we can't get it to fucking go live because we don't know why, and then we figure out an hour later that it's a Skype setting and us 4 fucking goofballs couldn't figure it out. You know what I mean? So it makes it all worth it. You know what I mean? You guys, hanging out with you guys. So I just want you guys to know that I appreciate the shit out of you guys.
Right. And congratulations to all the winners.
Yes, congratulations to all you guys. We really, 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 really appreciate you dudes supporting us. And
how can they reach out to you to talk about their prizes, the winners?
First, there's anyone that's won, first of all, is a Patreon member. So you guys, most of you guys have my fucking phone number. You know what I mean? Or my email address or my Facebook private message. But any of the people that have won and hear this, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna contact these people and let them know that they've won. But I'm gonna reach out to them. But if you do have any questions or anything like that, you can always go to AskTSqueegee@gmail.com. If you like to stomp shit through like waffle stomp turds, like sometimes you gotta take a shower shit. And sometimes it's a little too soft to pick up, so you just stomp it.
I've never fucking done that, but go ahead.
If you waffle stomp some turds, just AskTSqueegee@gmail.com. You know what I mean? If you like to eat ass, but you get a sore throat and you want tips on how to get rid of it afterwards, send us an email at AskTSqueegee@gmail.com.
It's a little honey and hot water.
Yeah.
You gotta get the antibodies in your lungs. You've got shit in there.
Yeah.
You gotta get it out of there.
Don't ingest Finkelmatic.
The Fossies is in there.
That is pretty much the 200th episode. I'm not exactly sure how this is all going to get edited together. What did I say?
200.
Did I?
It's
okay.
300.
Well, I'm sorry. It's 300. My bad, guys.
Yep.
I'm not exactly sure how this is all going to get edited together. I'm actually going to spend the next couple of days for a couple hours here and there going through some old podcast footage and probably adding some stuff here and there and everywhere. You know what I mean? Just some little snippets of this and that. And, yeah.
Maybe like a Richie Blue Squeegee. Bigfoot sighting.
I might throw one of the Bigfoot moments in here. I think that would be fun.
Oh, yeah.
I could send you those out of context clips if you want.
Yeah, send me the out of context clips. That would be excellent, Jacob, actually. If you could do that to me, get those to me by like Friday evening, maybe?
Yeah, man.
Okay. And I'll toss those in there.
I might just end up spamming you a bunch of just video clips.
So okay, that's cool. That works too. And Mark, it would be nice if maybe you could send me a couple of, couple of your memes. I know you're going to be posting them, but it'd be nice to have a couple of them in here just to toss here and there during our little introduction with Eddie and stuff. That'd be kind of cool.
So we want to put some Eddie up there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to do me one favor, and I'll do you whatever you want.
Okay.
Take a picture of the belt and send it to me, because I need the belt in order to make...
I got you.
You understand?
I got you.
Because Eddie had taken a picture with the belt. So
I will
send me
get
a snapshot of the belt.
I will get you a really good picture that you can use, I'll slay it on my desk.
Yeah,
and
you
shoot
send it over to me.
And then maybe I'll with my iPhone I could pluck the background off of it and send you just a PNG, no background, just the belt.
Yeah. I can do that too on mine.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'll toss all that shit together, guys, and we'll Seth will continue to live in complete ambiguity, not on. Yeah. There.
It's nice. I'm enjoying it.
Exactly.
But I want to thank our sponsors. WindowCleaner.com, first and foremost. Diego Garcia, the winner of the $1,000 giveaway. That's super dope. Maykker Products, Jason Lehman, the winner of the Maykker Products Ultimate fucking package there. Mario Chavez winning the gross of Black Diamond Platinum Squeegee Rubber. And
Chris McDonald
winning the
Squeegee Life package.
Life package. So 3 of those were given away by some people that have been with us from just about the beginning. 2 of them for sure. Maykker Products, and of course Black Diamond Squeegee Rubber is the oldest sponsor of this podcast. They are the first and oldest. So from the very beginning. I'm gonna. Man, I don't know if I should put that in there, but you guys remember the Black Diamond Squeegee Rubber ad that I used to play? Yeah. That radio guy. The radio ad I used to play. You guys remember that about Luke?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Luke's a bitch.
Yeah, and Luke's still a bitch. I might add that in here just for fun.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just to wake
Luke,
him up.
Yeah, Luke knows I love him, so and he knows we all love him, but
the Unabomber can take a joke.
Yeah, what's the worst thing that can happen? He's going to send me a mail bomb? You know what I mean?
Oh, a package from Luke.
Okay. But again, WindowCleaner.com, thank you very much. Maykker Products, Maykker.com, thank you very much. Xero Products, thank you. Black Diamond Squeegee Rubber, thank you. Thank you, Casper. American Window Cleaner Magazine, thank you, Jersey, for supporting the show. Window Cleaning History, thank you for supporting the show. John Sacco has been a sponsor. We thank him. I don't know if he is or not anymore, but if he ain't, it doesn't matter. We still appreciate you. Yeah. And of course, last but not least is our Patreon guys. We really appreciate you guys, and we hope that we showed you this time that we appreciate you guys, because only Patreon guys won in this episode, and that was for a reason. So we appreciate the shit out of you guys.
And going forward, it's probably going to be that
way. It will stay that way. It will stay that way. But yeah, guys, we really appreciate you, and we'll see you on the flip side. Deuces.
Peace.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.